Ethan Reed, and I'm back with the video. So in this video, I'm about to spruce up my patio and create some shade. So it used to be a tree right there, but we cut it down and it's just a stump left. And I plan on filling that in with some concrete to give me a little more patio space. Okay. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna measure out my sail. I got 2 sail shades from those, and I'm about to put this together. Yeah. Okay, y'all. So when I first started this project, I was thinking okay. So my sail shades were triangle shaped, and they were 11 feet on each side. Now my crazy self was thinking 2 triangles make a square. No, 2 triangles do not make a square if they are the same length on every side. Because that middle of the square from corner to corner, that's going to be a little longer. So my crazy self was thinking I was going to make a square shape out of the 2 triangle sail shades, but that was not the case. I wasn't able to do that, even though that was the plan, because the measurements kind of threw me off. I should have did the math the right way instead of just assuming I was going to make a square shape out of these triangle shades. So what I ended up doing was so at first I had 2 posts, and these are pre-treated posts, and I just basically just filled them, put cement in the ground and filled up the little hole with cement, concrete. And I first used 2 because I thought I was just gonna have 2 in the grass and hook them up at the 2 corners of the house. But because I couldn't make a square out of the triangles, I had to put up some more posts in order to hang up both of my sail shades. And I said pre-treated, but I meant pressure treated. So the lumber that I got, I went to Lowe's and I found these 8-foot pressure treated lumber. It's like I think they're for a garden or something. But anyway, lumber is super high right now, and at first I was gonna use these 4x4 posts to make sure I get something really thick so that my posts can stay in the ground and they don't fall over. But when I saw these, I was like, that's good, because I think I only paid like $5. They was like 5 something a piece. So I was like, I'll just get some of these and use this, because I'm not using it for something that's going to be very like heavy anyway. So because all I'm doing is hanging up some shade to them, I figured they don't have to be, as thick as I was planning on making them. So I just went with these instead. Now when I put my first 2 posts up, the cinder blocks, I used 2 cinder blocks. Now to me, now that I'm looking back on this, that was unnecessary, because the holes that I'm digging, basically each bag of cement, I used the cinder blocks because I figured I wouldn't have enough cement to I wouldn't have enough concrete to fill up the holes. So I was like, maybe if I can get a cinder block, that'll take up some of the space and it'll seal it in. But that was unnecessary, because the concrete bag was just enough to fill up each hole without having the blocks. So when I went back to Lowe's, when I found out I needed to hang up more posts for the other shade, I end up just getting concrete, and I didn't use any of the blocks for the other 2. No, I put up 3 more posts. I think I got 5 up total. Yeah, I didn't use the cinder blocks for the other ones that I put up, just the first 2. And then my freaking water hose popped. I had to go buy another water hose. And without my water hose, it was so hard to mix the concrete because I had to use like a water bottle. Then I just used a jug. And then I had a hard time because now you see my freaking concrete bag popped on me. I had to scoop it up, put it in the bucket. It was rough. This was a rough little project, but I learned a lot. I gotta say that I learned a lot. And also, I was watching YouTube and I learned that when you're trying to mix concrete, in order to get a really strong, hard, a firm hole, you want to make sure the concrete is mixed kind of thick, not as much water, like not watery or soupy kind of. So whenever it's chunky and thick and really, really hard to mix it, you want to mix it good. Make sure it's mixed well. But if it's thick, you'll get a better hole when the concrete is when it's dry. This project, it took me 2 weekends to get this whole thing together. My Me and my boyfriend was wanted to barbecue because we coming up on 3 years, and we was just wanting a little comfortable space. Well, I wanted a comfortable space on my patio to have so I could sit outside, and then it's cooling down, so it just feel good to be outside. Today it was so nice outside. So I was like, let me just try to spruce this up before our anniversary come around so we can barbecue. Well, we was gonna plan on barbecuing anyway, but I just wanted to get some shade back there so we can be a little more comfortable outside. When doing something like this, normally you want to find something or some kind of way to hold the post up and make sure it stays level while the concrete is trying to set or get hard or whatever. But I think I mixed my concrete so it was so thick. Once I started to pack it down in the ground, my post was just standing still by itself. But I've seen people use pieces of wood and they would just nail it to the post and kind of just stick it in the ground so that it stays, standing upright and then also stay level. I kept coming back to it and trying to make sure it was level, throughout the evening so it wouldn't lean over or lean back. have to wait 24 hours. So what I'm gonna do tomorrow is I'm gonna come out here and put my, I have 2 sound shades and I got some Lowe's, and I'll put those out tomorrow. Yeah. All right, I'm done for today. I'm tired. Okay, so this is the next morning, and I was up bright and early, ready to hang up my shade. But this is when I realized I messed up because when I put my first one up, the plan was to put it, okay, so from this corner to the other corner of the house to one of the posts, but it was too short. It wouldn't reach across to the post. So this is actually a different day after I had already put up another 3 posts, and then I decided to go ahead and I had to do it. Actually, I had to put up the other posts in order to hang up both of the shades. Now, 2 posts would have worked just fine if I had a square shaped shade. But since I had triangle, the best thing to do if you have a triangle, if you buy the triangle shade first, lay it on the ground, find out where you want the post to be or how you want the shade to land over the patio or the space. And go ahead and mark it while it's on the ground stretched out. Because I don't know why. I couldn't figure this out. It was weird. I just knew it was going to be a square. 2 triangles. You would think 2 triangles make a square, but it didn't. So yeah, if you get the triangle, lay it on the ground, find out where the corners meet, and then start digging from there. So I finally got both of the shades up, and it only took 5. It only took 5 posts, and this is what it looked like. And I put some lights up too. Yep. So we had a good time. It was a nice evening. But anyway, thank y'all so much for watching this video. And I'll see y'all next time.